Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you.
Arsenal receive timely double boost as Mikel Arteta awaits the early return of two key players. Arsenal have been handed a welcome boost ahead of pre-season, with Mikel Arteta set to welcome back two important first-team players earlier than expected following their respective exits from the FIFA Club World Cup. As the tournament enters its decisive stages, Arsenal's international contingent has gradually been returning to North London after seeing their campaigns come to an end. Kai Havertz was the first of the club's 15 participants to be eliminated after Germany suffered a surprise defeat to Paraguay in the knockout rounds. The result was one of the tournament's biggest upsets and meant the German international could begin his off-season earlier than anticipated. Now, Havertz is expected to be joined by two more Arsenal teammates. Defender Piero Hincapié saw Ecuador's tournament come to an end following a defeat to Mexico. The evening became even more frustrating for the versatile defender after he was shown a late red card, cutting short what had otherwise been another impressive international campaign. Meanwhile, Victor Gyökeres also begins his summer break after Sweden were comfortably eliminated by France. Led by an outstanding defensive display from Arsenal teammate William Saliba, Les Bleus secured a convincing 3-0 victory, ending Sweden's hopes of progressing any further. For Gyökeres, it marked a disappointing finish to the tournament, but it also means he can now turn his full attention to preparing for his first full pre-season under Mikel Arteta. With their international commitments now over, Havertz, Hincapié, and Gyökeres are all expected to receive the standard 3-week rest period before reporting back to Arsenal for pre-season preparations. According to Football.London, players who are not involved in the summer tournament are scheduled to return to the Sober Realty Training Centre in mid-July, allowing Arteta to gradually welcome the rest of his squad over the following weeks. The timing couldn't be much better for Arsenal. After another demanding campaign, Arteta will have the opportunity to integrate most of his squad well before the club's most important pre-season fixtures begin, giving the coaching staff valuable time to rebuild fitness levels and continue implementing tactical adjustments ahead of the new campaign. Arsenal are set to kick off their pre-season tour with a trip to Spain, where they will face Girona on August 1st. Reports also suggest the Gunners could arrange a closed-door friendly before that match to give Arteta an additional opportunity to assess his squad and ease players back into competitive action. If everything goes according to schedule, both Hincapié and Gyökeres should have enough time to recover from their international duties and feature against Girona. Should either player require additional time to regain full fitness, Arsenal's next pre-season fixture arrives just a few days later, with the Gunners scheduled to take on Real Betis in Dublin on August 5th. Those matches will provide Arteta with his first meaningful opportunity to evaluate the squad ahead of another highly anticipated Premier League campaign, while also allowing several returning internationals to build match sharpness before the season officially begins. The early return of Hincapié and Gyökeres could prove more significant than it initially appears. Pre-season is often where Mikel Arteta lays the foundation for the months ahead, using the extra training sessions not only to improve fitness but also to introduce tactical adjustments and build chemistry between new arrivals and established players. Having key members of the squad available sooner gives the Arsenal manager more flexibility as he prepares for another demanding campaign that will include domestic and European competitions. For Gyökeres, the upcoming weeks represent an especially important opportunity. Every pre-season is valuable for a striker adapting to a team's attacking structure, but this one carries even greater significance. Arteta's system places heavy demands on his centre-forward, requiring intelligent movement, relentless pressing, and the ability to combine with creative midfielders and wide players. Returning early allows Gyökeres to spend additional time working alongside teammates such as Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Kai Havertz, helping develop the understanding that often takes months to build during the regular season. Hincapié's return is equally encouraging. The Ecuador international offers versatility that few defenders in Europe can match. Comfortable at both centre-back and left-back, his presence gives Arteta additional tactical options depending on the opponent. That flexibility could become particularly valuable during a season in which squad rotation will be essential to manage player workloads. Although his international campaign ended with a red card, it does little to overshadow the consistency he displayed throughout the tournament. Arsenal's coaching staff will instead focus on ensuring he recovers physically and quickly reintegrates into the defensive unit before competitive fixtures begin. The timing of these returns also creates healthy competition throughout the squad. One of Arsenal's biggest strengths over the past two seasons has been the increased depth available in nearly every position. Players understand that starting places are earned through performance, and pre-season often becomes the first opportunity to impress the coaching staff before official matches begin. That internal competition has repeatedly helped raise the overall standard within the group, something Arteta has openly encouraged since taking charge of the club. The pre-season friendlies against Girona and Real Betis will therefore carry greater importance than simple fitness exercises. They will offer valuable opportunities for returning internationals to regain match rhythm, while allowing younger players from the academy to compete alongside established first-team stars. Supporters will also be watching closely to see how quickly the squad develops chemistry after another busy summer. With several players returning from international duty at different stages, Arteta faces the challenge of integrating everyone into a cohesive unit before the Premier League season gets underway. Fortunately for Arsenal, the early eliminations of several international players may provide an unexpected advantage. While no player wants to see their national team eliminated, the additional recovery time could leave key members of the squad fresher both physically and mentally by the time competitive football resumes. As pre-season approaches, the mood around the club remains optimistic. Every returning player strengthens Arteta's options, increases competition for places, and brings Arsenal one step closer to assembling a full-strength squad. If Hincapie and Gyökeres can quickly transition from international duty back into club football, their early availability could become a quietly important factor in helping the Gunners build momentum before another season filled with high expectations.